EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hello and welcome to what should be an enthralling 2020 game here today. You know, this 2020 format has caught everybody's imagination. You're in for a treat, so are we. Richie Benner's with me throughout the afternoon. Well, I've had a good look at the pitch. It's quite dry. In fact, it could well crack as the game goes on. And I'd say that the captain who won the toss had to bat first. This is a very dry surface, so I expect the quick bowlers to get some bounce out of it. It's an interesting decision to bowl first because the dryness will encourage spinners later in the game. I think what he's saying is we're going to win it now with our quick bowlers.
It gave that some fearsome hammer.
Well, the bowler didn't do too much wrong there. Just a quite brilliant bit of batting.
Let's see the action replay of that. Big shout for that one. Not out, really. That was nothing more than a hopeful shout by the fielding team.
I think that was always missing. Good decision. Very good decision.
Dietz waiting at the striker's end. There's just one there. It never looked like being run there.
There might be a few heated words said about that in the dressing room too.
Elliott is out first ball.
It is a long old walk back when you've made a duck. Quack, quack.
This all ends up by that one.
Excellent bowling. It's straight, it's full, and in the end, you missed, buddy, and I'll hit.
Griffith gets his first wicket. He's gone for a duck.
Well, he hasn't troubled the scorers with that knock.
This was how the wicket fell. The next man in is Blewett. Got him, yes, he's out. Cracking catch. That could change the course of the match.
Lazy. That's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
Griffith gets his second wicket. He's gone for a duck.
He's back in the pavilion, and there's a big round 0 alongside his name.
Cosgrove is the next batsman in.
The batsman will feel under pressure to score after a couple of tight overs like those.
Stopped in the covers. Dietz waiting at the striker's end. Doesn't need to play at those. 4 wides to South Australia.
Well, the poor wicketkeeper had no chance with that. That was really wide.
Wright has got him.
That went straight through the gate.
Wright gets his first wicket. Harris is the new batsman. That was a no ball by Griffith. That won't please the wicket-keeper.
Oh, that's a frustration for the bowler. Another no ball. I think he's just trying too hard. The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the inner ring.
A little too wide to make him play there. 4 wides to South Australia.
Oh no, that's not a great delivery. The keeper was at full stretch and still couldn't get it. That's 4 wides, I'm afraid.
It looked as if he was home to me. There was good positive running by the batsman.
It's a good plan, this, by the batsman. You can sense that they want to run the fielders ragged. Such pressure and mistakes will come.
There should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. Harris waiting at the striker's end. Made it all around it.
But if you leave a straight ball, that's what you get. That's a terrible misjudgment.
This was how the innings ended for Manu. Is the next man in. That was a no ball by Wright. There's the umpire signal. No ball. Hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. There's just one there. That was a no ball by Wright. Hit straight to a fielder. There's the umpire signal. No ball. He's worked that into the gap. That's through the gap, and it'll go for 4. Griffith continues. Steered expertly into the gap. That's 4 runs.
Yes, lovely stroke. What a beauty. And how will have he enjoyed that? You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant! What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
The sweeper picks up. There's just one there.
That is massive.
Just one run. That's turned away through mid-wicket. There's just one there. Hit straight to a fielder. Manu facing. That takes him into double figures. Comprehensively bowled.
Didn't get near it. Totally beat him all ends up.
That's Cullinan comes in at number 7. Cullinan waiting at the striker's end.
That's an important catch. Oh boy, is that an important catch, and didn't he do well to cling on?
This was how the wicket fell. Gillespie is the next batsman in. Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. Out.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
Doherty to start another over of this long spell. Doherty continues.
He played all around that, and it was a comprehensive end.
The next batsman is Tate. That must be close. No response from the umpire. That one will have ruffled his feathers. That came off the pads. Umpires signalling that as leg byes. Doherty continues. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow. can't afford to bowl that in there.
Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
It looked as if he was home to me. That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings. Marsh has got him.
What a cracking delivery. Welcome back. You could cut the tension with a knife here. It's been a riveting contest so far. Here with the start of the second innings is Richie Bennett.
That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. Gillespie is coming around the wicket. Gillespie is coming around the wicket. Stopped in the covers.
Oh, we picked that up beautifully. Quite beautifully.
Hit straight to a fielder. Gillespie is coming around the wicket. Four wides to Tasmania.
4 wides. That's the worst result for anybody.
Tate is switching to round the wicket. Tate is coming around the wicket. Onto that with flash.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
Stopped in the covers. Tate is coming around the wicket. Stopped in the covers. Tate is switching to round the wicket. Stopped in the covers. That's through, bowled in.
That's a great sight for a bowler. Stumps flying all over the off.
He's worked that into the gap.
Oh, he played that stroke perfectly.
Oh, that is an excellent shot by Di Venuto. It's straight to a fielder. Gillespie is switching to round the wicket. Ooh, that looked quite nasty. Gillespie is going to try over the wicket. And that's out. Caught by Elliott.
An early wicket like that puts such pressure on the batting side.
Gillespie gets his first wicket.
Oh, that's a long walk back when you fail.
Gillespie is coming around the wicket.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played. The key is they've all done their bit, and as long as wickets are in hand, they should cruise home.
And we have a change of bowling.
Ricky Ponting takes strike. He is so strong through the covers, strong and so precise too.
What? Roth is coming around the wicket. Roth is going to try over the wicket. The sweeper picks up. Bevan facing.
Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring.
Well, that one will wake him up a bit. Gillespie is switching to round the wicket.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
Gillespie is going to try over the wicket.
Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it.
Gillespie is going to try over the wicket. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Cullinan is switching to round the wicket.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
Cullinan is going to try over the wicket. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. Played into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Cullinan is going to try over the wicket. Fielded by the man out long on. Ponting has now moved into the 20s. Gillespie is coming around the wicket. He looks as if he might be hurt. That was a no ball by Gillespie. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Let's take a marvellous effort that. Well taken.
Would you believe it? He's picked the fielder out perfectly.
Gillespie gets his second wicket.
Well, he was in good touch out there. I reckon that's a disappointment to him, to us indeed, that he didn't go on.
Burt is the next man in. That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see. That's out. Caught.
Loose, too loose a stroke for a good player. Oh, he'll kick himself.
Gillespie gets his third wicket. He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
This was how the wicket fell. The next batsman is Marsh. Gillespie is switching to round the wicket.
smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
Cullinan to continue with his off-spin. Lehman made a change to the field. Well, that's found the gap in the field, fielded by the man out long on. Bevan moves into double figures with those runs.
Well, if you bowled him on his legs, he'll punish you every time.
Cullinan is coming around the wicket. Stopped in the covers.
Yeah, you've got problems.
Cullinan is switching to round the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. Cullinan is switching to round the wicket. Should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
The captain ought to think about saving some of his best bowlers for the closing overs of the innings.
We're about to see a change in the...
And they've clinched victory here in this limited overs match. And welcome today for this one-day exhibition match between two terrific teams. I'm Mark Nicholas and am thrilled to be here for what should be a highly entertaining day of cricket. This is a very dry surface, so I expect the quick bowlers to get some bounce out of it. It's an interesting decision to bowl first because the dryness will encourage spinners later in the game. I think what he's saying is we're going to win it now with our quick bowlers.
Dietz is going to take the first ball.
Yeah, you've got problems.
Dietz is now facing. That's a big appeal. Not out.
He's just got outside the line of off stump there.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. And it